season's kind of been resiliency. Obviously, the story is going to be you're down 0-3, make history. How do you guys go about just taking it one game at a time, taking care of business in that sense?
Yeah, I think that's what we talked about this evening after the game was, just one possession at a time. We'll watch film tomorrow and get ready for Friday.
Tim Cato with The Athletic. Jason, you played 11 players in the first half. What were you looking for with the rotations and, an attempt to find somebody who could contribute early on?
Yeah, we were trying to find someone to come off the bench and give us a spark. It doesn't always have to be someone making a shot. And I thought the guys that played tonight, helped us get the lead or get back into the game. When you look at some of the guys who played, we got good looks. Some of them made them, some of them didn't. But I thought the group that played there, once that third quarter, got away from us, it just showed the group kept playing. And I thought D-Live was great during the timeouts. He was, still positive and telling guys that we could still get back into this. And it turns, into a one-possession game. But also just with the bodies that we were throwing out there, with just the fatigue, trying to get fresh legs and trying to keep everybody fresh as we knew it was going to be, come down to the fourth quarter. And unfortunately, we lost Luka there when he fouled out.
Tim McMahon, ESPN. Obviously, you having a chance to look at the replay of the foul, Luka 6. What did you think of that?
They called a foul. I was stuck. I had to challenge it. So I had to challenge because it was, a close call. But the referee called it a foul. You got to move on, move forward.
And then, third straight game, you guys don't crack 100 points. Came out, lighted it up in the first quarter. Why do you think things bogged down really until the fourth quarter for you offensively?
Yeah, we missed some layups. We had some good looks. We missed layups. We missed some open threes. We had some. Again, we missed a three. Kai misses a pull-up that we would take, every time. It's a one-possession game, and unfortunately, we just could not get over the hump tonight.
Jake Fisher, fifth row.
Jake Fisher, Yahoo Sports. Luka's obviously dealing with a bunch of injuries. He has such an intense workload on the offensive side of the ball. But what more would you like to see from him on the defensive side of things when he's the one that Boston's hunting and all these switches and they're putting him in off-ball actions and stuff like that?
Yeah, he is definitely got a bullseye on his chest, and so he's got to be able to guard and understand that we're there to protect him and help him if he does get beat. But again, he's carrying the load offensively, and they are putting him in every pick and roll and ISO, and so he's got to be able to play the game where he can rest on offense and let others carry the load.
Right, fourth row.
Yeah, Coach Daniel Bell, BSO. You guys were 10 of 13 in the paint in the first quarter, 16 of 41 after that. What did you see from the Celtics that gave you guys a problem after the first?
Yeah, I don't know if it was the Celtics. I think we just we missed some bunnies tonight. Understanding that that's just part of the game. I think with fatigue, mentally and physically, we just missed some layups that we hadn't missed here in the playoffs. And give them credit; they make it tough, and they will wear on you as the game goes on. We got off to a good start, but I didn't see where they affected us in the sense of we missed some layups, and that's just a game of basketball. It happens.
Right here in the middle.
Blake Elliott, 105.3 The Fan. Jason, outside of the film room and X's and O's that you'll do over the next day until Game 4, what is kind of a way to clear your mind or clear the team's mind or get the kind of a different message through for Game 4 to them?
Yeah, I think for us, this is a quick turn, so we don't have time to go to the park or anything. We got to figure out how to score the ball, take care of the ball. Again, Brown and Tatum, when you give up 60 points to those guys, we don't have time to go clear our minds. We got to do better, and that's for everybody who's playing.
On the left, Amin
El Hassan, Meadowlark Media. Coach, was there any discussion about Luka's fifth foul? I'm challenging that when Jaylen Brown hooked, and if not, why not?
Maybe we should have challenged all of them. I mean, you're going to ask that question about challenging the fifth foul. Why wouldn't we challenge them all?
Well, I mean, just 'cause it seemed because Brown hooked him, it looked like there was a hook there, and
yeah, looks can be deceiving.
Dan on the left.
Dan Devine, Yahoo Sports. Two-possession game in the final minute in Game 2, two-possession game down into the final minute in Game 3. To come away from that, down 0-3, how do you keep the guys feeling positive moving into Game 4 as opposed to feeling like kind of maybe you missed your best shot?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think when you look at experience, we're all learning, what it means to be on this stage and going through it. There's a lot of young players on our side who have never done this before. So just to understand, we'll talk about that this experience that we're going through is a healthy thing. It's not a bad thing. We're down 3-0. We felt like Game 2 and Game 3 were better for us, and that's the way we have to play. And then offensively, we just got to get some other people to step up and make some shots for us.
Last question, second row.
Coach Kidd, Noah Weber of the Smoking Cuban. There in the second half, you're on that big run, and you called that timeout. I was curious as to your reasoning behind that, and how do you balance wanting to get your guys some rest, but also wanting to keep the momentum of the run?
What timeout?
And I think it was in the fourth.
At the end of the fourth? What
During the 20-2 run.
I called a couple timeouts.
Okay, the one that was at the end of the 20-2 run?
When we missed the two shots?
To be honest, I don't remember what happened before it. I just know it was a timeout.
That's tough. Why are you guys laughing? I asked what timeout was it. I called a couple timeouts. You gotta do better. 5:25. Right, and we missed the three. Thank you. We missed the three, and we missed Kai's